So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Perkins in at the 5.
Well, what an incredible journey it's been for Serge Ibaka. Growing up in the Congo during a terrible civil war, the tragic loss of his mom to a stroke, the streets so unsafe that she couldn't leave the home to go to a hospital. To go from that to where he is now, and an indescribable contrast and an amazing story.
Rubio with it. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Flip Saunders. He told me one of the more troubling tasks his team must do is to figure out how to slow down Russell Westbrook. He said that between his explosiveness and ability to change direction, they'll have to have all 5 guys keeping an eye on Westbrook whenever he's on the perimeter.
Thanks again, Doris. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Pekovic with a screen on Jackson. Kicks it out to Rubio. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Here's Pekovic. Rebounded by Jackson. The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Westbrook wide open. He fired. And that's good off the glass that time.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
Westbrook against Rubio. Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. Can they get it? And Durant sends it back.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Good on the shot. And it's 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Excellent ball movement there, guys. Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run. Hasn't been able to set up.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the basket by Rubio.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man. Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude. The Thunder were the 2nd best road team in the NBA last year. Normally a jump shooting team might have trouble on the road, but they are just that good. And they are cooking, on fire right now, really flowing well.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. When you can shoot like this Thunder team can, you can play outdoors, Steve, and still find a way to win it.
Yeah, I mean, playing on the road or on the moon, it wouldn't faze them regardless. Their 25 road wins is a testament to just how unflappable this club is.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them.
Well, for Ricky Rubio, it seems there's been a little disappointment in his development as a shooter, but still room for hope and optimism. The Timberwolves were much better with him on the floor. His overall impact on the game, still undervalued, but clearly impactful. He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter. Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Offline with his 3. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 16-7 run. Shots good by Ibaka.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them. Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Steve, you talk about that stand for Rubio. The Timberwolves were almost 13 points per 100 possessions better with him on the floor.
Yeah, between his passing and his defense, he's a difference maker, Kevin. I know his shooting percentages haven't been great over the course of his career, but they're getting better. And Rubio, there's no doubting that he makes his team better when he's out there.
And here's Rubio following the 3 from Kevin Durant. That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Rubio against Westbrook. Martin goes in. Just 4 to shoot. Releases from 15. The second chance effort. And that one's good. Pekovic.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Rubio the pass to Young. Back to Rubio. Right side, Martin goes up the baseline. Jump shot is good that time.
Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Right wing. Westbrook against Rubio. Martin wide open. He fires, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that for a response?
We will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Then for the Thunder, Steven Adams comes in for Kendrick Perkins. And Nick Collison subbed in for Serge Ibaka. Durant wide open. He fires. The rebound by Bennett. The Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Shoots a 3. No luck. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Morrill kicks to Durant. The 17-footer goes down. Durant's got 15 points.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer.
Here is Barea. Lays it up and banks it in.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And Dang gets it to go.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent, the result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Here's Williams. No luck. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And we're also... A lot of fast breakthroughs, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Jackson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Bennett dishes to Jang. Pass to Bennett. And Barea has it in the corner. Here's Dang. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jang's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves. The Thunder leading by 13.
Gorgui Dieng getting an opportunity late last season with Nikola Pekovic's ankle issues. And the rookie responded as many people thought he would. He was just opportunity away from showing that he could compete at the NBA level.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game. And Jang last season became only the 4th rookie in the last 20 years to put up a 20-point, 20-rebound game.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, Kevin. He's a terrific rebounder, good shot blocker. I remember from his days at Louisville. And for the 21st pick in the draft, you got to think that the Wolves are excited about his potential.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, Serge Ibaka is now a two-way presence. Of course, an intimidating shot blocker, but also a great complementary piece offensively. Kevin Durant said he's a guy that excels playing off of others. He gives himself up, sets great screens. He shifts the defense with his hard rolls to the basket, and you have to respect his jumper. Kevin, back to you.
He stretched his range out beyond the arc with his thanks.
And the field goal percentage now up over 50%, so the offense coming around.
Yeah, Steve, I think that's a good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gates, but looking to regain some ground right now.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Martin comes in for Brewer. Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Russell Westbrook. No good from Durant.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done. And Westbrook is a phenomenal rebounder and scorer at the point guard position. He gets steals. He really is one of the stat sheet stuffer supreme guys in the league.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Levine passes to Martin. Pekovic with the screen for Martin. Pass to Levine. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pekovic has got his second basket of the night. And Westbrook every season among the league leaders, Steve, in assists, but also, unfortunately, in turnovers.
Well, with his scoring burden, that's to be expected. But it's definitely an area he can continue to improve. Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Banked in off the glass. Martin's got 7 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
All right, fans, that was your Timberwolves dancers. Let me hear it.
Here's Jackson. Fires for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Here's Levine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Not that time. They weren't about to take those points away from him.
The Wolves really came up short from where they wanted to be, and you've got to attribute it to the fact that they weren't as good at home as they needed to be.
Passes it to Martin. Here's Levine. Martin kicks to Pekovic. The shot no good. Ibaka with some nice D. Outside Durant. Again, Oklahoma City.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Young, a screen on Jackson. Here's Pekovic. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Pekovic has got 6.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence. The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And again, it's Minnesota.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
For three, Durant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Martin dishes to Young. Back to Martin. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka. Collison comes in for Perry Jones. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
For three, Durant. Count the bucket. Durant's got 42 in the game.
You got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
Rubio, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for two.
That free throw good from Rubio. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making, too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Young is out there with Pekovic, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot.
So much has been made about whether this is Durant's team or Westbrook's team, but in reality, I think it's both of their teams. I mean, Durant does what he does. He's an elite scorer, as is Westbrook. They couldn't be the team they are, the Thunder, without both of those guys being excellent and leading the way they do.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 7. Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. Wiggins passes to Young. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Yeah, guys, a lot of people thought that Durant would blossom with more of the offensive focus on him. But, Steve, the Thunder had showed they're not the same team and struggled when Westbrook was out.
Well, and it really shouldn't be a surprise to anyone because, you know, Westbrook's an elite talent in this league, and you remove him from any team, it'll hurt. I think it was people speculating how much Durant could carry this team on his own, but, you know, the fact of the matter is Durant needs Westbrook and vice versa. You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at him, they've not been able to take that shot away.
The drive by Rubio. And it's Wiggins missing.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Pekovic with a screen on Jackson. There's the bucket. Good. And that's 11 points for Martin.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
Shots good by Durant.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Young. There's the bucket. Good. Young's got 7 points. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
There were a lot of hopeful Minnesota fans thinking they had a chance at the playoffs last year early, but injuries and slumps derailed their season.
Now, here's Rubio. He has 7. And Young, here we go. Tries again. And Pekovic with the lay-in. 10 points for him.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And stolen by Wiggins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Andrew Wiggins blessed with great athletic bloodlines. You know, his father was a former NBA player, and his mom was an Olympic sprinter. So make no mistake, great genes there.
6'8" with a 7-foot arm span. Andrew Wiggins has a chance to literally rise above his opponents.
Great bounce. Tremendous bounce ability. Over a 40-inch vertical jump, and he's got a quick second and third jump as well, Kevin, which sometimes is overlooked, but it makes a big difference in the game of basketball.
Scouts don't overlook that, though.
No, they're always on top of it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did.
Durant for 3. Good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
For Minnesota, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. It's Williams with the drive. The putback, and Pekovic throws it down.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Durant dishes to Ibaka. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Durant. Lets it go. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Durant is feeling it out there.
Minnesota's gotten blank from 3. It's Williams with the drive. And Jones sends it back. Martin kicks to Young. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 10.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Durant for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities and scoring some easy baskets.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gorgui Dieng's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Bennett comes in for Young. Corey Brewer's checked in for Wiggins. And Barea subbed in for Martin. It's stolen by Barea. In the corner, it's Brewer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Westbrook passes to Lamb. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. For three, Westbrook, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 17. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Russell Westbrook. 30 seconds left to play in the third. That's good. 6 points for him.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Durant for three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
The Timberwolves have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
That's his first personal foul, third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
J.J. Barea at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Barea. Here comes Durant. Non-stop scoring machine here. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. For three, Williams got it off in time, but it's no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Thunder out in front, running away with it. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Levine.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Reggie Jackson. Adams is out there with Nick Collison. Then there's Anthony Morrow, and it's Eustace in at the 3. Levine kicks to Barea.
Well, at this point, early in the season, still so much optimism. For the season ahead, we all have our predictions, but there are always going to be some surprises out there, some surprise teams. And that's why we say all the time, that's why they tee it up and play the games.
Here's Hummel. Thunder with the rebound. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Buddinger's checked in, and then for Oklahoma City, Perkins is checked in for Adams, and Jones subbed in for Nick Collison. Then at the pass to Levine. Feeds to Budinger from the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And early on, while teams are still gelling, still knocking the rust off, Steve, it creates a kind of appearance, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, this is often where you'll see some upsets. You know, the talent you have on paper is one thing, but you got to produce on the court. I mean, teams really just getting put to their first tests.
Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with our Doris Burke to see how Russell Westbrook is doing.
Guys, I got an update from head athletic trainer of the Thunder. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I'll bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
Here's Levine. Up top, Bennett. to the paint. Levine, good.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
Morrow kicks to Perkins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
They get it back.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
J.J. Barea, quick scoring guard, great attacking off of pick and rolls. And for his size, I'll tell you what, he has an impressive ability to finish around the rim.
And for Barea, at just 6 feet, a scrappy defender, Clark. He plays in close, and he's a master of drawing charges.
Yeah, you know, the league actually cracked down on him a little bit. One of the players singled out for flopping, and that's mitigated one of his best defensive weapons. Checking out the game, J.J. Barea is happy. He's got 11 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's giving them just what they would have hoped for today.
I think maybe even more.
And now Barea running the floor all by himself.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
It's Jackson with the drive. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Hummel, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
And Minnesota has possession following the score by Oklahoma City. And it's blocked by Perkins. Left side, Jackson. Shot from 16. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Levine. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Remaining in the quarter.
And here's Jackson. Goes up at the stripe. Count the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Here is Barea. The drive by Jackson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Reggie Jackson is really strong and athletic. An excellent driver and finisher, especially when working off the pick and roll.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for the Timberwolves. Williams comes in for Levine, and then for Oklahoma City. Adams comes in for Perkins, and it's Lamb in there for Eustis. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Adams.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Durant. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything really to stop him.
And Jackson, a good three-point shooter at Boston College. But it seems, Steve, he's still adjusting to the NBA three-point range.
Well, last year he shot about 3 of them per game, Kevin. Made a little more than a third of his attempts, so he needs to shoot a better percentage from the corners in particular. But, you know, as a ball handler, he's a good setup man, good assist man, really good all-around guard.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Hummel's checked in. Williams for 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Morrow. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Takes the 13-footer. Jang, a follow-up flush.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch. Gotta love it.
Kept alive. Adams' shot is good.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Guys, what's your take?
Well, they're obviously going to win, but this timeout may be about some substitutions.
Well, they may just want to make sure they don't do anything really foolish at the very end here.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Hashim Thabit, he's checked in for Adams. McGarry comes in for Jones. Hustis is checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Durant subbed in for Jackson. Durant just inside the line. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Jang. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Here's Durant. Misses the shot. So no problem.
Hi, Kevin. Well,